Roughly 1 out of 4 Americans is capable of doing a pull-up, which is really sad, and that's exactly what we're gonna change in today's video. Today we'll make America great again. Bad choice of sentence. What we're gonna need to achieve our first ever pull-up, well, not mine but yours, but of course in order to execute a pull-up you need something you will hold on to and then do pull-up. Maybe in America it will be a little bit of problem because calisthenics parks, maybe in bigger cities, but in some sort of mountain village you probably won't find a calisthenics park, so that's unfortunate. So you will have to go for Tarzan way of training. Find a tree which is suitable for your height and you will do pull-ups on that. The second thing, that's an optional thing, energy drink.
What the fuck is this?
Another optional thing. Give me a second. This resistance band might be helpful on your way to achieve your first pull-up, but that's just optional. You don't have to buy it. It's like 10-15 bucks, and I believe none of you are as broke as I am, so
oh shit.
It will come in handy even later on. Once you achieve your first pull-up, you can use it for multiple things. Fourth thing, which is also optional, when everything is optional here, is chalk. Because without the chalk, doing pull-ups, when chalk will give you like 20% of power, so buy your stuff chalk or choke me. Or the secret option. What the fuck, man? I have to stop using this word. Free option thing. Option is a sand, dirt. Let's say basically something like this, gravel sand thing combination that will also serve you as a chalk, free nature chalk.
Nice.
But then wash your hands, man. Don't be a pig, freaking man. So yeah, this is what we're gonna need to achieve our first pull-up, and also a lot of effort, I would say. Pull-up is not really impossible. And so let's get into it. Oh yeah, boy. The beauty of calisthenics is the freedom. It's a lot of fun. The amount of exercises, modifications, and that's the problem of calisthenics. So many of exercises, so many of modifications, and especially hardcore beginnings, because beginners, you will come here and what the hell I should do right now, man? A lot of bars, and all I know are push-ups and pull-ups. It's not like if you will go to the gym, you will go on leg pull down and you will put there like 20 kgs. In calisthenics, as a beginner, you are right away starting with pulling 70 kgs, and that's the problem. And so what I should do right now, Australian pull-ups, the ultimate best friend from now on. Don't ask me why they are called Australian, maybe because of the meme that Australia, like everything's upside down there or something like that. So this exercise is also, you are not doing pull-ups upside down, so I don't really know, sorry guys. Simply, the lower you will go, the harder it will become. If you start off like almost vertical to the bar, that variation will be the easiest. Once you progress to the horizontal line, that's the hardest variation. Actually, all of the exercises I will show you today, if you're halfway, if you can already do a pull-up, if you can do 5 pull-ups, you will use in any point of your calisthenics journey. Even these Australian pull-ups, which are considered as a beginner exercise, once you will become more experienced, you will, instead of for workout purpose, use these as a warm-up. But even then you can like use them at the end of the workout. I should maybe here mention the rep ranges, heads. I would say like a good middle spot is if you are able to do 8 to 12 repetitions of any exercise, you can then safely try move on to harder exercise, something like that, sure. But I would say like listen to your body and just every now and then try to do the harder move and see if it's easy, if you can like do 1 to 2 pull-ups already. Intuition, but don't rush it, chill out. Normal shoulder width apart is like middle, nice golden way, and from there you can either choose to do close grip, depending on the exercise, can make the exercise easier but also harder. Wide grip, every single exercise, if you do it with wide grip, push-ups, pull-ups, muscle-ups, everything with wide grip, insane. How you wanna do pull-ups when you cannot even hold on to the bar? So you will have to find a pull-up bar like this, and you will just hang on the bar with both ends. I'm just flexing. Yow! This might seem like a trivial exercise, like hanging, but hanging, it will improve your posture, relieve some tension. It's really good exercise. You can just like go outside on your backyard and hang on a tree in the morning, stretch your body a little bit, and you can out of it make also really intense workout. Just hang for 2 minutes and it will be hardcore. Probably I don't really need to remind you of all those variations again. For beginners, go for the normal shoulder width apart and then you can experiment. If even this hanging is for you too hard, you can also scale it down. So start hanging for 10 seconds, basically max effort, and then put one leg on the ground. Support your weight a little bit. Creativity. You have to be creative in this style of training. Technically you can hang for 10 seconds, drop down, complete it, 10 seconds, another drop down. You've got multiple ways how to train, and if you will put the effort in no time you will be able to regain again back the ability of hanging on one arm, which probably all of us were able to do in our childhood years. You know, you just gotta put the effort in and you will get calluses. And that's another thing I need to mention. If you don't mind, I will open here my Tiger Aloha banana. I inhaled it almost. About those calluses, I gotta warn you, once you will get into this calisthenics type shit, but even in the gym, you will probably experience it. According to my knowledge, I did calisthenics for 6 years, minus half a year of being injured or whatever. And calluses are just inevitable, you know, same like Thanos. I'm inevitable, oh yeah. I actually didn't know that there's this huge discussion on the internet. Like one article says, yeah, gloves will prevent you from getting calluses. And then the other one will say, no, they won't, man. Don't wear them, it will just destroy your grip strength. But this is like, at least you will have something to do in between your sets. You know, this is the bad habit of calisthenics athletes. They will just go around in their sets. Be prepared for that. It's gonna hurt some workouts. You know, there are good calluses, I would say. And there are also bad ones, which like really hurt. There were girls watching me. Yeah, boy. Say bye-bye to your silky smooth hands, because you will never get them again. After you will drop out of working out 5 months at least. A really good exercise are also these scapula pull-ups, active hang, something like that. It has many names. This is basically a segment of pull-up you will do in every single rep. This might seem like it's doing nothing really, but you can do it also on one arm, and doing it on one arm, that's another extreme, but even this exercise can make you a lot stronger. Don't bend your arms, but just like a little bit. Pull up your body by doing the scapula movement, scapula retraction. You can also incorporate later on, once you like get a hang of it, jumping pull-ups. Jump, grab onto the bar and use the momentum and pull yourself up, and then slowly control the negative. Negatives, that's another strategy how to become stronger. Just like do negatives, which will eventually result in you being able to do pull-ups. Another variation of these jumping pull-ups is that you don't even have to jump. So that means that there are no jumping pull-ups. In my case, I would need to find a bar which is around this height, so I can just grab onto it and slowly lower myself down, so I don't even have to jump, but just like, you know, do repetitions of that. If you are that strong, you can also jump, get yourself onto the top and hold it there. Band assisted pull-ups. Pull-ups with a resistance band. Give me a second. You will put it on the bar. Try number 2. And the most important thing, never put just one leg into a resistance band, otherwise your coochie, if you're a woman, will experience something it has never experienced before. So 2 legs at all time, and 2 legs. Don't be stupid, why would you put there just 1 leg? Another thing, never point your toes while you are using resistance band. Think about it, if you point your toes, it will slide to your back and bam, it will slap you also. And when it comes to men, if you want to ever have kids, put both legs in it. Like, yeah, that's the same. But I just wanted to say, like, you know, don't be stupid, don't be stupid. I can possibly show you that. I don't really wanna, but for the video, let's do it. Oh, I totally forgot this 35 kgs band. So yeah, that's the thing you should never do. Never point your toes. You will not experience the same thing like I did right now for the video. Hope you appreciate it. That right there deserves a freaking like, man, and subscribe. For the beginners, I would recommend this 35 kgs band, maybe 35 and 15 kgs band. You know, that's probably a good combination. You can use like how many resistance you want if you are able to pull it down and put the legs in, you know. You can buy the whole set, sure, but it's quite a waste of money, I would say. Like, you know, buying 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 50. Is there even 75 kgs resistance band? I'm not so sure about it. Of course, the same principles applies even for this. Wide shoulder width, a narrow close grip, increase rest times, lower rest times, increase sets, increase seconds, increase repetition. Now the question, how many an average male should be able to do? According to many articles, they wrote there like 5 unbroken pull-ups, that's average. In my opinion, you should be able to at least like do 10. You know, of course it depends with what form, sure, that makes a huge difference. How many pull-ups I can do, max effort. Can I even do those 10? Or am I just like, you know, talking trash here? Whew, guys, so very heavy. I actually don't know. 12, 13, 14, maybe 15, 16, 17. Okay, not bad that I'm doing this max effort for the second time, you know. In my case, when I start off this whole calisthenics journey of mine, I just went in between apartments building and there were metal rods, let's say, and I basically started, my starting level were half rep chin-ups. I grabbed onto it and I just did this 3 times, and that was my starting point in the middle of the winter after like Christmas. And already in the spring I was able to do the same half rep range pull-ups, little bit wider grip. By this I want to say that if you are not progressing and if you can't even after half year, depends on your starting level of course, do a pull-up, then you are doing maybe something wrong. But of course don't rush it. I'm just saying, like if it will take you 3 years to achieve your first pull-up, then like you are doing something hella wrong. Like trust me guys, pull-ups are really not that hard. Once you achieve first 3 pull-ups, then the progress will skyrocket. The first pull-up is the most difficult one, but once you will get that, you are in. I don't even know what that meant, but alright.